look to grab a win here at home. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Butler with the steal. And they're pushing it up.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, he'll be ready. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Darius Garland.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
Allen outside. Back to Garland. It's Allen on the wing. Butler with the steal. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo usually has the advantage over other bigs when it's time to run.
Mitchell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Tyler Hero.
Shots good by Hero.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Garland. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through. Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Here's Mitchell after Tyler Hero's bucket.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Jimmy Butler.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Tyler Hero.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Left side, Rozier. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Charging foul called on.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
His first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here is Butler. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Terry Rozier.
Yeah, the defender all
His
over.
second.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
2 shots.
The Heat making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Burks for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Here's Jerome. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It is great to have a player like Butler who forces defenders into such tough positions.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now here's LeVert. Last time out he had 13 points. Another shot. The 3. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside for Robinson. For the 3. They get the rebound. Outside Butler. Goes up again. Butler on the attack.
Well, look, we know Jimmy Butler never quits. He sticks with the play and fights for the bucket.
LeVert.
2 minutes.
Here's Allen. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside Butler. Back to Burks. Fires the 3. And it's Butler missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
The Heat leading by 9. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, when Jimmy Butler is on, he is one of the scariest matchups in the league.
And Love's got the ball here for Miami. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Well, these are the games you get up for, regardless of how you've played lately.
Here's Jerome. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
And you could say they probably were in control for 3 quarters of that game, but in that 4th quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Here's Jerome. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. It's good. Jerome's got 4 points this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mobley with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. The 3. Cleveland gets it back. It's Strus on the wing. Goes back up. Burks pulls it in. Outside Butler. Pass to Love. 3-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Miami holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Heat leading by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldrich.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing. You get it.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Here's Strus. He has yet to score. 6 to shoot. LeVert from outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Jovic, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Strus. And here's LeVert. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside Hero. Now Burks. Lets it go with a 3. They get it again. And stolen by Mobley. Strus with it, and Burks picks him up defensively.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Now, Hero. He's got 11. Here's Highsmith.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Right wing. Now, here's Okoro. No scoring in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
2 minutes remaining.
Hero.
2 minutes.
Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Here's Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
2 shots.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So both teams changing it up here. Now, Hero. He's got 13.
Jimmy Butler.
And there it is for him.
The assist.
Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
His second.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Here's Hero. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hero's got 15.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Right side, Garland. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Butler missing. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. Back to Garland. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot to stop the run. And Adebayo sends it back.
Cavaliers ball.
Well, Adebayo's a little undersized at the center spot, but he can give you some shot blocking.
Evan Mobley.
Clock at 6. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over Rozier. Shots good by Mitchell. He's got 10.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so it's Miami in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Garland. Lays it up and puts it in.
And what you like about Garland, his ability to make the adjustment inside.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Heat lead by 9.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. G.A., you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look. And they continue to control the glass.
A 15-footer and too long on the shot.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Miami leading by 8. Here's Butler. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And it's Mitchell missing. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
And Allen slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Josh Richardson.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Outside Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Cleveland moving it around. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Second team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
For years, years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he makes the first.
For your Cavaliers.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And here are the Cavaliers now. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. LeVert in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Garland. And it's Miami with the rebound. And there's Butler with the flush.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Garland with the bucket.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
Butler on the way. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. 11-point game. Mitchell wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to LeVert. Mitchell outside. Back to LeVert. Mitchell outside. From the arc. That one doesn't go. Left side, Butler. Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo.
Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Heat lead by 13.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Butler. The rebound by Niang. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. Mitchell with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan...